Hi YouTube, how you doing? You're well. Here he is, old cool coyote. Gives you a wink. Fine nice on the Amiga CD32. There is the Dangerous Streets pack, which was pretty terrible apart from Wing Commander, to be honest. Yeah, okay. So this video then, it's about the CD32 obviously. Title might give it away. Here is the boxed collection and the discs without cases, if you like. Well, not the boxes, and all the jewel cases, all in a box there. Yeah, so the CD32 then, system I decided to buy, didn't have back in the day. Bought it about, what, 7-8 years ago probably? Didn't check. And I started a series. I decided to collect for the CD32, and I did updates over the next couple of years after that. I'm just going back a few years. And they were quite popular on my little channel. And yeah, it was quite fun to collect for the system, and well, try and collect every game. Obviously, anyone going for a whole collection of a system knows it can be quite hard work near the end. Get the last few, and it'd be quite costly. Obviously, CD32 has some very rare games. I like to think it's not necessarily rare, but can be quite expensive. And you got the likes of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is pretty terrible, and so forth. Yeah, I got to about, well, I've got to 156 actual physical games here in front of you, and actually you could say 157 with that reshoot down there, but anyhow, yeah, so I never got a collection completed. Probably about 5, maybe 6 games short of actual games, not like educational stuff or anything like that. And that, the intention was to try and finish it obviously, but as I said already, it gets too expensive. And I do have access to every CD32 game. Got some under here, some shall we say dodgy discs with the few main games I was missing on. Of course, there were a few games that may have got a CD32 release. Tower of Souls, apparently that got a small release. Super Loops was another. A couple others anyway. Yeah, I mean the ones I'm missing are in that, behind that cardboard there, like Thomas Pinball, Wiz, Brutal Balls of Fury, Humans 3. I think they were the main 4. There might have been 1 or 2 others. Remember? Yeah, it was normal back in the day because no one else was really doing a CD32 collection I was aware of. So I picked one up. I'm not sure why I picked it up really, but I did. I bought it for a decent-ish price at the time on eBay. There it is. And yeah, it was something different. So that's why. But yeah, it's just too much now, too much money to try and finish a collection. And I'm apparently I'm 45 now, and it's not immature or something, but it's a case of whittling down what I got. I have about 15 systems, which is a fair bit, of course. For some of us it's a fair bit, for others, you watching this, there's not many systems. And it's got to be around 1500 games as well, and that's a lot. It's what are you going to do with it all, Ash, sort of thing. So I'm been doing it over the last year or so, selling a fair bit, but I'm still buying stuff. It's not giving it up on it or nothing. Trying to go for a bit of a quality over quantity on most of my systems. I mean, I've sold the majority of my GX4000 games. Get to a few because I have now a card. I did a video of it a while ago. She's starting to the GX4000. It's got all the games on it, apart from Chase HQ 2. But yeah, it's got all the GX4000 games on it, and although it's nice having what you see in front of you, like big box games, especially when they get delivered through the door. It take up a lot of space. This box here, I've got like 12 of them full of games, let alone like all the Amiga games that are on shelves in the garage where my setup is usually. It's just well, it's a lot. Oh, I love it. I love you know, you've been in a game, you win it, and I haven't played that for years. Comes to the post, you load it up and play it. It's a lovely nostalgia buzz. That doesn't change. That doesn't change for me. I mean, it's got a little bit dimmer, shall we say, but I still love playing the old games, that's not going to change. But the CD32 wasn't something I had back in the day, so there's not much of that nostalgia buzz. A lot of these games are just Amiga ports anyway, you see in front of you, so again, like the GX4000, just suffered from Amstrad ports. So the machines never got to show their potential. This was never going to compete with the PlayStation, of course. A much more powerful machine. Although it does say in a CD32 mag that Ridge Race was being considered for the CD32. How that would have worked, who knows? But hey, doesn't matter now. It's well over 20 years ago. In fact, it's 25 years ago, really, since this system was mildly popular. So yeah. So basically, I'm going to get the point here. Going to sell between 50 and 100 of these games, and keep between obviously 50 and 100. Got 156, so I think a lot of these big box games, especially the likes of Flink, Pinball Illusions, Beneath the Steel Sky up there, and the Clue, and a few of the others over this side as well. You know, Worms, Spirit's Legacy. They'll stay. The two German release at the top there, they'll probably stay as well, despite the fact I can't really play them, because I know me German. But a lot of these games are quite naff. I mean, don't need to keep the likes of Sleepwalker. You know, there's loads in this box over here as well. I don't need to keep them, so I'm never going to play them. There's tons of games in here. 7 Gates of Jambala. You know, I've got no interest. Summer Olympics. Global Effect. I mean, it's one of the games that probably takes an age to play, and they're all on like these discs here, for example, or the 1200 hard drives. I've got 2 of them, so I can still play all the games. I mean, there's still games coming out like this here, Reshoot. It's a recent release. It's a shooter that sort of grows on you, a bit of bullet hell, and the sequel's due out very soon. Don't think it's out yet, and I'll probably be picking that up. So it's not a case of giving up on stuff, it's just whittling it down to what's manageable. And I mean, obviously the Amstrad and Amiga, nothing's going to change there with them. They're my 2 most nostalgic systems. I mean, obviously after that PS1, PS2 and a GameCube. But anything else, I mean, the TurboGrafx, you can get a card for that, so you can play all the games of that. So the games for that might go, but I've only got about 20 of them anyway, so who knows, even maybe the Dreamcast might say goodbye at some stage. But it's only it's not giving up on it. I still love the whole retro game thing. Great community on YouTube, but it's just well, keeping on top of it, really, you know, just a bit more thinking about the future sort of thing. Yeah, that's it, just a quick video really. What I probably will be doing. So next few weeks, a few of these I'll be heading on the way to some pastures new. The boys will never be into it, I don't think. I mean, they're only young. They're both well under the age of 10, so it's not something they're gonna probably end up doing. I mean, PS3 would be, or PS4 would even be retro time. They're a bit older to seriously play games. There we go. That's it really. Just a video in the meantime. I'll come up with something else soon. There will probably be more pickups at some stage. Although I said in my last video that might be it. But there we go. That's the lot of them really. Just a quick video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. You know, I mean, it's not the end of retro gaming for me or nothing like that at all. It's just condensing the collections down a little bit. Right, I'll see you again soon for another video. See you for now.